Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. It's Mr. Dark, and yeah, today we're going to be starting a new series. It's called Fantasy Draft. This is our first game of the season, and yeah. Hold up, a second. Just gotta change the skill level. Okay, now let's go. First game of the season. For the Falcons, we have Von Miller, Julio Jones, Zach Martin. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Tell me we're receiving.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at US Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Play action now, Brissett.
Dang.
For the football, and he's going to come down with it. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, how about a deep ball on the first play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice?
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do.
All right,
I'm not sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
Still second and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun.
Yeah, let's go.
There. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And here now the defensive starters for Atlanta.
When you see Brooks Reed going after the quarterback and you see that hair trailing out from under his helmet, look out.
On 3rd down, Brissett.
Let's go. Now they got a punt or a field goal.
Incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
Let's go. Stafford's my quarterback.
Stafford. This will be caught by Brown.
Oh, I wish he was still going.
Taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Not
a nice
Antonio
pickup
Brown.
there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons. On 1st down at Stafford. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Stafford.
First.
Complete to Devontae Freeman.
Lego.
Bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
We're running
7 yards there and a
belly.
1st down. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Do some quick slants.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
I'm coming for you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dang. That was a good game right there.
Down inside the 35. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. On 1st down, Stafford.
That's
This is
first.
caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Stafford going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Ooh.
They run. Devontae
Dang it.
Swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Get
It's
in.
caught by Sanders. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. They'll try and
Get
run
in.
first and goal.
Let's
And
go.
he gets in. Touchdown Atlanta. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening
Why were all
drive.
getting hurt?
Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now left side on the swing pass. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. That's complete.
No.
And boy,
That's not first.
Very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Let's go. They're punting.
Of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Complete. This is Lewis. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. Now pass complete here to Sanders.
Go.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Stafford going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. First down, and they'll try to run the option left.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Pierre Garçon, 62 yards.
Let's
go. The Falcons push further out in front.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Walsh now for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They
There's an end
to
around.
start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon
Let's
it.
go. Von
Miller.
Miller.
He goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. From the gun, here's Bassett. And he's able to find Diggs. Defenders
What?
Chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Damn.
He will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. An 80-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be
Get me up to the 30. Dang it.
What, 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete.
Dang it.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again, Stafford.
That's horse collar.
Escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here this opening weekend. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They might actually win.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2.
Yes.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there.
Yes.
With the gun.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay
Please don't
upright,
get a safety.
see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On 2nd and a yard, Stafford, he's got Lewis. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Stafford. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. But he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. Oh,
get a safety. Get a safety. Ooh.
William Jackson with a pick. And he will be brought down. His time is now
That's halftime.
on this first half of action. So, all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Freeman again.
Get in.
And they'll get him down.
I'm going
about
for
3
it.
yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll
I'm
be
going
4th
for it.
down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of
wanted to be a
for him to
shotgun.
make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet
Get
as
in
well.
there.
Buying time to his left. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now Stafford, and Lewis has it, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Get in.
Stafford, and he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He can run for it, and he will.
Come on, let's go.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right
I'm gonna try to hit up
Forced
Jones.
to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Julio
15 yards,
Jones.
first down, Atlanta. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we
Get
talk
in the
about
first.
all the time.
Dang
In
it.
football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves him at 3rd and 1.
Get in. What? Pass interference.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on.
You're
Coming on
lying.
3rd down.
Oh.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Yeah, no, that's
Now
difficult.
it's Stafford. And able to find
And I still get the
Garcon.
first down.
And it's going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. Stafford now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to
That's
throw,
touchdown.
Stafford. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Walsh. And it's now 21-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. The touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the
Yeah,
half.
really?
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Let's go.
Into heavy traffic, and
Use your
it's
pick.
intercepted. Picked up by Darnell Savage, the rookie from Maryland. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Fourth quarter, baby.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Stafford. It's complete to Sanders. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football.
Dang.
He's sticking to his game plan.
That is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a play fake it at Stafford.
Wide.
And Sanders has got it complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Swings it out to the
Give it
flat
in.
for Freeman.
Dang it.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swing, slant.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Rex Burkhead taking it in. And the Falcons push further
winning
in front.
Big.
Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Here's Brissett. It's complete to Diggs.
Oh, that was face mask.
The first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Brissett.
No.
Caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
Oh, they're onside him.
Big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, there was something about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
But
looking to throw on second down. Stafford. This will be caught by Brown. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
2-minute warning.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for rush down to help salt this one away. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
Oops.
Coming from both sides.
No, I'm just going to go for it.
On fourth down.
Dang it.
And that is incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on fourth down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
The throw over the middle taken in. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. Ginn has it complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Brissett. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's
We're just going to need.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The drive will start with an option going left. He's first down here inside the 30.
Oh yeah, go. No!
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing here, Stafford. Got a man, it's Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal. Second and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman.
Let's
So time
go.
runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books.
I hope you guys
Gonna be a great
really
season.
Oh, man,
enjoy
so much
this
to look
video.
forward
If you
to,
guys
isn't
did,
it? Nice
please
to
leave a
get
big
really
thumbs
good
up.
game
And
right
I'll see you
out of
guys
the
later.
gate.
Mr. Dark
Preseason
out.
behind